Atalanta are pressing like men possessed.
Bologna also have a vested interest in this match. Unless Roma win tonight, Bologna are definitely in the Champions League, having won in Naples last night. So there's no doubt the big roar which greeted both goals from Charles de Ketelaere, from all of the Bologna players.
You know, Patrick, going back for what de Ketelaere is doing, actually Gasperini had to change some of his player position, because Pasalic, we've seen him playing so many times just behind the striker. Now he's playing into a more kind of sitting midfielder role. Him, Henderson, so de Ketelaere can play with Koopmeiners behind Scamacca.
Good ball from Carnesecchi. Koopmeiners felt he was caught there by Cristante. Atalanta still have it. De Ketelaere is everywhere. Edison, it opened up for the shot. Koopmeiners. That should be Svilar's ball.
Yeah, by telling you, Patrick, we see so many times game changing minute after minute. Here a fantastic assist by Koopmeiners for de Ketelaere. So Atalanta, if they want to make sure they're going to win this game, they have to score the third one, because we've seen so many games where one episode can change everything.
The question is, Koopmeiners is heavily linked with a move to Juventus next season. The same is true of Riccardo Calafiori of Bologna. If you qualify for Champions League football with a less prestigious club, a smaller club, and an opportunity comes at a bigger club, do you always want to move? Or are you worried that if you don't take the opportunity now, it might not come again?
You know, all depends even from the amount of money I think that Juventus is going to offer to Atalanta. We've seen in the past the kind of business Atalanta is doing. If Juventus wants to buy Koopmeiners, they will come with 50-60 million here. Our end is only talking about probably problems. We're going to see, but you know, it's a different decision. It's a hard decision to take. We don't know who's going to be the manager next season for Juve, because this can change things, even for an offensive player.
Jim City for Scamacca. The ball back to the Albanian defender. Wasn't quite on the money. Here's Scamacca again. Mario Pasalic. Scamacca. Now he brings in Hateboer. Koopmeiners calling for it. Hateboer. Scamacca was behind him. Angelino's let it bounce. And now he's under pressure from Hans Hateboer.
I thought for a second that Scamacca was going to try the spectacular goal he is capable of, but you can see even the body language of Roma players. They're getting frustrated.
Jim City. Martin de Roon continues to operate as part of the back three, showing his versatility. The skipper, de Ketelaere, Endika stretched and got a toe to the ball. We are going to have to stop play because I think there are some pyrotechnics on the pitch.
Yes, the Roma fans are just sitting there in the corner.
That gives me an opportunity to tell you what happened back in 1984. They were initially twins, the two fan bases, but like twins can occasionally fall out, so did the Roma and Atalanta supporters. The Roma fans were stood in the Curva Sud alongside the Atalanta supporters, but there was a different faction who didn't want the Roma fans being there, and eventually the Atalanta supporters stole a Roma banner, which caused a lot of uproar. That was de Ketelaere smoothly taking his first with the right foot, and the second saw him slot it with the left.
He's a player, de Ketelaere, that doesn't look fantastically quick, but I think he's got this change up here in the first 5 meters that can kill you. And there what happened with Mancini is exactly what. Just turn it into the chopping inside with his right. The first couple of steps is much quicker than the former Atalanta player Mancini.
Manuel, we have to talk about Daniele De Rossi because it's been all plaudits for him since he took over from Mourinho. But you look at Roma's results now, and you start to wonder whether he's getting something wrong in terms of team selection, whether they are now flagging physically. How much is this De Rossi's tactical plan not working, and how much is Atalanta being superb?
I think both. It's not working because Atalanta is doing fantastically well at the moment. And the problem is, if Roma doesn't keep the possession, they're an average team.
De Ketelaere, Scamacca trying to feed it through towards Hateboer. As it was, Atalanta were given an advantage after an initial foul on Scamacca. Excellent hold-up play by Lukaku. Baldazzi will have to do it himself. And in the end, he was just outnumbered. Baldazzi again. If Roma can score one, it's still very early in the game. They can come charging back into this, but someone needs to step up. Someone needs to create. And they're without Paulo Dybala. They're never the same without the sparkle of the Argentine. Baldazzi beaten to it by Colmenares. That was a physical mismatch.
Doing what I was saying, Patrick, Roma with these all technical players, Baldazzi, Paredes, Pellegrini, El Shaarawy, Angelino, they need to keep possession. If they have to change the game, they don't have the attributes to do it. And you can see clearly they don't like to defend.
De Ketelaere wandering in behind. He's got there ahead of Endika. Scamacca waits on the edge. De Ketelaere, Derone didn't quite reach Scamacca. Now Hateboer. This is Colmenares. Good block from Mancini. Edison, Ruggeri. He's fouled across, and the goalkeeper clings on.
And Hateboer is not happy. Ruggeri scored a wonderful goal against Olympic Marsiglia. And here is incredible the energy that Derone is having. If there is one player that is not missing any single match, is Derone. Now he's playing even like a kind of centre back. Such an important player for Gasperini.
Just over 10 to play until the break. Atalanta pursuing a third. De Ketelaere's scored both of their goals. Endika battling away. That's a goal kick.
Okay, even you can see what the confidence can do, Patrick. Last season he was not a player confident at all. You can see here when he's got the ball, it's clear he's got talent, De Ketelaere. Even without the ball, he's chasing players. He's loving the tackles as well. He's a completely different player compared to last season.
Atalanta are 6 matches unbeaten, 5 of those have been wins, and their most recent defeat came here against Liverpool. Even then, didn't matter for much. They had a 3-0 aggregate lead from their stunning victory at Anfield. Lost 1-0 here to Liverpool. So of all the games to lose, that was the right one. They are finding form at the perfect stage of the season, the business end of the campaign. Roma seem to have no answer. On paper, Roma's next 2 games should be winnable. Genoa at home next, but they go to Empoli on the final day. Empoli might require a result. They're one of the teams embroiled in the battle to beat the drop at the bottom. Cristante. Roma actually wanted this game to be pushed back to Monday evening, but that wasn't possible because Atalanta are involved in Wednesday's Coppa Italia final. And the difference is, whilst these 2 teams both played on Thursday, Roma went to Germany, Atalanta played here.
Yeah, of course. This can make the difference, even especially because maybe you're coming back.
De Ketelaere's won it back. Scamacca can play it in. Charles De Ketelaere steadying himself and shooting wide.
I think Scamacca wanted Ketelare to score the hat-trick, and here he had the chance immediately to place it with his left foot, but lost a bit too many touches. Then he tried the right thing to hit the opposite corner, but not enough.
Komnenes, Scamacca, Pasalic to Ketelare. To Ketelare's found space. Charles de Ketelare one way and then the other, but he's caught the upright, inches away from the hat-trick. Ruggeri with the cross. And it's over everyone in blue.
Yeah, I don't know why every time de Ketelare is receiving the ball, there is no one that is going tight on him. He's able to turn, and then when you are in the box for a defender, it's impossible to defend against him.
He ends intercepted. Pasalic. Komnenes. Now Ruggeri getting forward. Edison. Lots of time for Martin de Roon. Pasalic. Komnenes. Sim City breaking forward. Ruggeri with the cross. Hateboer. And Svila had to be on his toes there.
Yeah, not sure if Svila was expecting Hateboer to hit the ball with his head. He almost scored the third one, but the amount of chances that we are counting at the moment is incredible. I know Roma every time. Yeah, you can see when he turns, it's quick, and here he's looking for somebody hit the post, try to surprise Svila. The front area, look, watching inside, then he goes for a goal. I think it's a light touch for Svila. Every time Roma players have got the ball, all the strikers are coming short, so it's too easy to defend against.
On that previous opportunity, I was expecting Scamacca to drive at the defender to commit him and create the 2v1.
Yes, probably was in his mind, but I think that the Roma defenders there did well, because he waited the right moment and opted for the less dangerous choice, so play the ball into the Ketelare.
Good touch from Edison. Komnenes. Well, it feels like an astonishing statement, but Atalanta have only ever won one trophy, the Coppa Italia back in the 60s. Might well start as favourites against Juventus on Wednesday night in the capital in the Coppa Italia final. All that despite having Scamacca suspended for that match.
Yeah, and if you consider that Atalanta are beating 2-0 Roma here and Juve drew against the Salernitana, look like it's going to be Atalanta, but we know Juventus. They've got one target apart from Champions League, and look like it's going to be reachable. On the other side, they've got 1A winning the trophy.
Edison. De Roon. Hateboer. That's why Atalanta have been so heavily praised in the local media. It's because they haven't necessarily prioritised a competition or a trophy. Competitive on two fronts, he might see the error of his way.